Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So we're carrying on with the inventory and we have our battery code in place for the normal batteries and for the boost. So now what we've got to do is actually fill out the other functions in the same way. So I'm sure a lot of you's already gone ahead and done this, but I thought it would be good to go over it anyway in this video. So with that said, let's begin. And what I'm going to do is actually come to the battery boost code and I'm going to cut that. And I'm actually going to put all the battery code together. So we come here and paste that in. And we'll just check everything. So that's all the battery code together. And what we'll actually do is, if we can find it, a health boost, we'll cut that. And we'll place that with the use health pack here. So with those two in place, let's come to the battery code and we're going to copy the first public void battery to inventory. So let's come down and we'll paste that in there. And we'll also copy battery boost to inventory as well. So let's have a look. There's use health pack. And it needs to go between the two. So with that in place, let's go ahead and change what needs to be changed. So this will be obviously health pack to inventory. So let's go ahead and change that. And sorry, I just caught the wrong key there for a moment. Health pack to inventory. And we're going to change this to add health pack to inventory. We'll copy the naming convention, we'll copy it into the debug log, and then we need to change this first line of code. So we'll change this to, and we want health pack in inventory. So there we go. And we'll also add this int here, what we've just changed, here as well. So we'll put in add health pack to inventory amount to our inventory stock. And we need to change the audio clip. So health pack pickup audio. And we'll change out the comment as well. So with that in place, let's come now to the health boost. So obviously we need to change this as well. So we'll just say health boost to inventory. Let's copy and paste that in the debug log. And we'll change this to add health boost. We'll change the variable here. So we want health boosts in inventory and we need to copy this variable in here. So let's go through and change this to health boosts, and we also need to change our audio clip to health boost pickup audio. So with those in place, let's come now to the add battery to flashlight. Let's copy everything inside the void. No need to copy the void line itself, so let's come down to use health pack. Let's paste all that in and we can get rid of the debug log. So let's go through and change what needs to be changed. So in this case, And we want health packs in inventory. And let's go through and change the comments as we go. And if return current, and we want to return current health, so let's just go through current player health, and as before we'll just keep going through and changing the code as we go along. So we'll need to return maximum player health, we'll just say return maximum health in the comments. Use health pack audio. And we've just got to keep going. So health packs in inventory, we're minusing 1 in this line. And here, so we need to actually alter this code here. So in this case we'll need, let's downsize, we'll come to the FPS controller, so we'll need to actually activate the player health script this time. So let's come back and we'll find game object of player, get component, and it's going to be player health. We'll change the comment, and we've just got to keep going through. So we'll actually copy this, we'll paste that in, we'll change this to temp equals find player game object and the player health script, and fix that typo there. Let's come to the battery, I'll fix the typo there as well. So we'll come back here, so we have the add battery function. Let's come to the player health script, and we've just got to scroll down, and yes, I do have to tidy up the comments, so let's just keep scrolling down and replenish health. And let's just have a look. Yep, we have everything in place we need, so let's paste that in. Replenish health by health pack amount. Replenish health amount. That's what we called it. So let's bring the comments back into line. What did we call it? Let's come back up and health heal amount. That's what it should have been. Let's come back down. And apologies for that. It's just when you've got such a long project and you've created so many variables, sometimes it's difficult to remember what you've called things without going back and looking. So we'll just put in the comments, pass health heal amount into the, and let's just copy that function, replenish health function. And we'll copy the word player, paste it in there. We'll copy player health, we'll paste it into there. And we'll change the comments because now we're just disabling the script. And the same here, so player health script. Let me just get rid of that. now we have to do the health boost. So we'll come to use battery boost. Again, we'll copy all the code inside of here, and we'll actually paste that in. So in this case, we want health boost in inventory, and we'll just keep going. So use health boost audio. We'll change this to health boost in inventory. And let's come, we can actually just copy these sections here from the use health pack, where we enable and disable the health script. So, and we'll also copy while we're here where we disable the player health script, and we'll paste that in as well. Just to make things easy. And we can also copy this block now, where we say temp equals the player health script. So let's come and we'll get rid of that. Copy and paste that in, bring the comments back into line, and increase max battery should be increase max health. Here we go. Let's just copy that naming convention. Let's paste that in. We'll paste it into the comments while we're here. Health boost amount inside the brackets, and change the comment. So let's save that off there for the moment. And this is something I'll show you now in this video, because this script is getting incredibly long now. So there is a way to make this a little bit easier to read and use the script. So you may want to do this, you may not, but if you do, come to Tools, Options, and we want to come here under the text editor and click on General. And what you can do is select this option, Enable Code Folding. If we hit OK, as you can see, all of these have now appeared along the left edge. Now I'm sure some of you already know what these do, but for those of you who don't, so for example, we finished with our batch code. If I click this, it actually shrinks it down. I can open and expand that function, and that's what I'm going to do with the batteries now. We'll collapse them down, and you can do this for all the code. Look, void E on GUI, we can collapse that down. Same for inventory, closed, open, and let's do it for all the functions now. And we'll just open up the ones that we need as and when we need them. So that's all in place now. And I'm just going to leave the health expanded, because this is what we're going to copy next for the use food. So the first thing we'll do is let's copy health pack to inventory. We'll collapse that down once we've actually copied the code. Let's go through and change it. So in this case, we want to change this to food to inventory and add food to inventory. Let's copy the naming convention. We'll paste that in. And food packages in inventory. And we'll copy that int. We'll paste it in. And let's go through, we'll tidy up and alter the comments as necessary. So add food package to inventory amount to our inventory stock. And let's go through and we'll change the audio now. Food pickup audio. Let's get rid of all that and we'll just change the variable there. So let's come to the health boost to inventory function. Let's copy that and we'll come down. I'll paste this after use food, and where are we? So hunger boost. Let's copy, well, in fact, let's cut this void. We'll get rid of the empty spaces and we'll paste it in there. And with that said, let's come back to this void. And we're going to change it to hunger boosts to inventory. So hunger boost. And we're going to change this to hunger boost to inventory. Let's just copy the naming convention. And where are we? Hunger boosts in inventory. We'll copy and paste that in there. We'll change that to hunger. And of course, we've got to actually change this variable here. I've just noticed a little typo, so let's go through. So underscore hunger boost, and where are we? Pickup audio. And I'm just going to come back for a moment to health boost to inventory. We've got a capital H there. That should not be the case. Let's change that to a lowercase. And this seems to be an error here. So let's just go through. We'll double click on there. We'll hit refactor. And we're just changing the H to a lowercase h. We'll hit OK. And we'll refactor this one as well to a lowercase h. And this will go through the script and change every reference. Saves having to go through the script and change it all manually. So that's all correct now. So they can be downsized. So we've got to use food and use hunger boost. So let's come back to our health pack. Again, we're going to copy all the code. We'll paste that into the use food. Food packages in inventory. And let's just go through and change everything we need to change. So we're returning the current hunger. We'll return the max hunger. We'll change the audio clip here. So we'll say use food audio. And again here, so we'll have food packages in inventory. And we've just got to keep going through. So this should be replenish hunger. If we come here in our player health script, replenish hunger. So what did we have? Replenish hunger amount. So Oh, and do forgive me, where are we? Hunger replenish amount, that's what it should be. Let's come back, and where are we? So use food is here, we need to change. So underscore hunger replenish amount, let's just get rid of that. And we'll change this here, replenish hunger amount into the replenish hunger function. So we'll just copy and paste that into there. And let's come back up now. So we'll collapse the use health pack. And now we come into health boost. Again, we'll copy all the code. We'll close that down. And we can actually close down some of these food hunger sections. Let's copy and paste that in. Hunger boost amount. And again, we just have to keep going through. That should be use hunger boost audio. Hunger boost in inventory. And all this can be the same. Increase max hunger. Hunger boost amount. Let's just copy and paste that into there. So that is all done now for the hunger, and we have two more functions left to go. Let's have a look. You can actually put in a series of comments here. If we battery management, health management, and it just makes it easier to see where the blocks of code begin for each stat. So this will be hunger management, and let's come here, we'll cut and paste the hydration boost below the water bottle, and we'll get rid of the empty lines there. So we'll say hydration management, and you can still put these in if you wish, even if you're choosing not to use this way of code folding. So I'll leave that up for you to decide. So with those in place, let's come through and just copy and paste the function we need. So food to inventory, we'll paste in here, and we'll also paste in here. We'll do the last two all together. So food to inventory will be water, and I am going to do these two very quick because, you know, this is getting quite a long lesson, and as I said, I'm sure probably at least the majority of you, if not all of you, has probably already gone ahead and done this before this lesson, because but I still wanted to go through it just to make sure we have no issues. So that is the reason for this lesson. So, you know, make of that what you will. I just wanted to make sure that we're all correct and we've all got the same within our scripts. So this one will be energy bar to inventory. And here add, yeah, we want energy bar. And we'll just keep going through very quickly. So add, and I'm still going through and changing the comments as we go here. Energy pickup audio. So with that now downsized, let's come back to food. We're going to copy the hunger boost to inventory. So again, let's just copy and paste that. We'll paste it in twice between the use and use boost functions. So they're in place. Obviously this is going to be hydration boost. And let's change out the debug log. And again, we'll just keep going through and we'll keep changing out all the variables. I'm still going to remember to change my comments as we go. And what did we call the audio clip here? So where are we? Hydration boost pickup audio. Yeah, I thought that's what I called it. Never mind. So I'm just double checking, making sure, just pausing for a moment, making sure I've changed all the variables that we need. So, stamina, where are we? Water, hydration boost, energy bar to inventory. Stamina boost to inventory is correct. And we'll change out this one. Stamina boosts in inventory. Stamina boost, pick up audio. And yeah, I may make the odd mistake with which audio clip I'm using, but I'll go through and check all those once we actually finish this script. So with those in place, let's downsize that. So we have the water and hydration boost, energy bar and stamina boost. So we'll fill out the use function. So we'll come to use food again. Let's copy all of this. I'll downsize it straight away. Use water bottle. We'll paste that in and save into use energy bar. And let's go through. Water bottles in inventory. And I'm doing all this, you know, in one long lesson for the simple reason, because we are just copying and pasting code. We're not making any real big changes. And I know a lot of you will want to be getting on to actually creating, let me just have a look, auto audio, actually creating the pickups and being able to actually test out the entire inventory script. Because I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time for the inventory. In fact, I know a lot of you are waiting for a lot of other features, and all the features that I've said I will include will be included. It's just a case of getting around to them, you know, getting far enough along in the project that it's time to get those particular functions, those abilities, however you wish to word it, into place. We need to get some of the basics, and in this game, yes, the inventory is part of the basics. So I hope you can all bear with me, and we will get round to everything eventually. And we're not actually too far off now of being finished with this. So I'm sure you're probably all getting to the point where you'll be grateful just to get this now finished off. I know it's been an extremely long lesson. I do often get behind with getting the videos out in a timely manner, and it's just because, you know, I'm a one-person operation, and I have a lot of other things I do away from YouTube, but I do love doing YouTube, so I will, you know, always carry this channel on, and no worries there. And I will always try and do as many videos as I possibly can per week, but as I said, oftentimes gets away from me, so I'm sure you can all understand that. Let's just have a look here. What did we call this? Stamina. Replenish amount. And that's the use function. So finally we're on the last part now, which are just the use boost functions. So let's come to use hunger boost. We'll copy all the code again, and we'll collapse that down, and we'll just paste that into the hydration boost and the stamina boost. Let's come to hydration first. So but I should probably also mention, while I go through and make these last changes, that I have a load of features already actually planned out for this series. So I know I've spoken to quite a number of you in the comments. Always happy to do that. And just basically saying, you know, these are the things I have planned, and far too numerous here to mention, but you know, we do have things like boss battles planned, vehicles, collectibles. So you know, this series is planned to continue on, and there's also quite a number of other features that I already have planned out in preparation because they've been requested. Always happy to do requests if you want me to include things in this series. You know, I've already added a few things already based on requests. Always great to get requests because it tells me that people are enjoying and invested in the series. So yeah, I'm always happy to try and include things. It's again just a case of when we get around to them, and we still have a lot of other things to get in place for now, but we will get there eventually. And I think that is it, although I've put hydration, that should be stamina. And I may just go through and double check all of these after we've done this lesson, see if I've actually made any mistakes, which I've seemed to have done here. So let's have a look. Water. In fact, let's just undo that. So let's cut that. Obviously that should be under there. And same with the energy bar to inventory. Wrong side of the comment. And don't know why everything's decided to move over one. There we go. Let's get that back in place. Let's come back because there does seem to be a problem with the way it's copied and pasted everything. So as you've probably guessed, we are going to leave it here for this lesson now. This lesson was just about getting things in place, getting the inventory script ready. So now in the next video we can actually continue along and create our pickup script. So we'll leave this video here for now. I know it's been incredibly long, but I still hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.